For me, when I finished studying architecture, I started working with a company. And so my approach was that just learn whatever comes your way. So whether it was making drawings or it was learning about specifications or it was learning CAD drawing because that was the 90s. So I just learned everything. So did that for a few years. Then after a few years, I found myself setting up our own practice along with my partner. So during that process, what I've seen is that whenever I have done projects or worked on buildings, the building or the built environment has been my focus. So then when I work on that, I try to do whatever it takes to make the built environment achieve what it needs. So barring, whether it's a revenue generating project or it's a non-revenue generating project, small or big, what is my scope? So I found that very, very interesting, and it has led me to thinking in a way which you can call it like a fundamental approach to architectural thought, which is something like thinking from first principles. So it's like if I have to design a building or any built environment, I look at it like this, that yes, it's a space and I need to create the envelope. So I need to change that space from a space to an occupied space. And with that, then I question myself that do I really need to use bricks or blocks or columns so I think from first principles, how do I need to create that envelope? And I have seen that throws up a lot of exciting possibilities. Many of them get shot down, but it's a very good process of thinking. I mean, at least I feel very comfortable handling projects like that. And I think over the years that led me to this interest in research and going deep into this led me to join a formal research program. So now I am a PhD scholar and I work in the field of occupied space, which is space when us humans occupy it. So I hope that once I finish this, I will be able to contribute through my work in a different way than I have been doing till now. I think everybody faces challenges, and as a woman architect especially, I would say that I faced, I would say, I start by saying that I faced a lot of gender bias, and that was more with clients and more with colleagues, and hardly anything at site or with contractors. I don't know the logic behind this, but that's how it has been. At site, there have been times when I have been the only woman architect amongst 100 people. And there, if you see, the education level of people is much lower than mine, so to say, because there are a lot of workers and all that. But I have not got that feeling. But whereas many times with colleagues and clients, I got this feeling. And I feel gender bias was there and is there now, and it is something which will stay. So this is a challenge which we have to deal with, and hopefully the world will change. And the other couple of things I would like to specially mention, one is the challenge which as a woman I faced with regard to my kids and home. So as a young architect, I started off by saying that I'm not going to leave my children in a creche or with maids, and I'm not going to hire a cook because they should eat good food and healthy food. So that has become, why I say challenge is it just made the journey very difficult because you were so busy all the time, But so I just feel that probably I could have handled that in a different way. It's not better or worse, but probably a different way. There are many solutions to everything. And the third thing I feel that, which is a good challenge, I would say, that whenever I've done a project, you start off with a lot of excitement and passion. And you want to achieve everything in that project, but down the line you end up achieving a certain percentage of it. Sometimes it's 70%, sometimes it's even 80%. But so these are the challenges which it's good to think about it in retrospect and see how in the next project it doesn't come. But I think that's a good challenge to have because it eggs you on to make yourself a better version of what you are. Fresh architects who are coming out are much more self-aware than we were when we were in our 20s. So my advice would be that I won't even say that you go work with an architect for some time, not required, but whatever you want to do, either you're setting up your own firm or something, just learn in the first phase. Be creative and learn. And once you are self-aware, you know what you are as an architect, automatically your creativity will turn into innovation. You'll find that. And don't think of like how much are you earning and all in the beginning, in the early part of your career, because either way you don't have that many needs. So don't think about your fellow colleagues who are engineers working in corporate drawing 5-figure salaries. Just learn, and it will come your way. And connected to that, and I really believe in this thing which I tell the younger architects, is be financially independent. Whether you're married, not married, you have a partner, but your own financial sense, your own comfort is going to really make you feel very, very free. You may find that you are very happy in X amount of money, and that will throw open a lot of opportunities your way. So you don't have to follow the rat race. So that is my very strong advice, gently. Be financially independent.